Okay, what's up guys? Back in the 15 for another quick video. Today, just going to be chucking this likewise drift button on. So the Sylvia is a little bit easier to drift. Also got this when I ordered the button, which is cool. It's a H pattern because if you're not from Australia, you need to display a H pattern. It's just the law for your shifter, and I just had a little sticker, so this is a lot nicer, looks better. And yeah, so to start installing this, I gotta rip this off, which I'm pretty sure just pulls off. Okay, that was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, but it just slides off if you get it on the right angle. It actually looks like someone's glued it on before, so that's why it would have been so hard. But yeah, it's off. I'll clean that glue up in a sec. But what we have to do for this, to stop this locking mechanism, you can see just there's a little tab which goes into the spring. We just got to bend that out so it's not touching the spring. There's one on the other side as well, and then the spring will drop down and it won't be pushing this button up to lock it in place. So I can show you a side by side here. I just get some better focus. I just pop this one out so you can see, and yeah, so you pop it, pull it out with a screwdriver just so it's flush, and you pop the spring off the end so it's not touching it. Okay, so they're both popped out and the springs just fallen back in here. So you can see I've clicked the handbrake in and it's not popping back out. So that's where the drift button comes in handy. And just so you can see with the no spring there's no way of locking it without being able to pull this back through. So I just cleaned the whatever glue or whatever was on there. You probably wouldn't have that if your handbrake hasn't been touched. But now you got to slide this back on first before you put the drift button on, because it won't fit over. Okay, so with the cover back on, you can see there's actually no way of being able to engage the handbrake because you can't pull the button out. So it's just loose like that, like a hydro almost. So you grab your drift button, and as long as you got the right size, it will just fit in there. And I'm gonna just try push on real hard, but possible you might need a mallet or something to jam it right on. So there we are. I didn't have to use a mallet or anything. It's on as far as it needs to be. So as you can see, the handbrake works without locking into position. When you want to put the handbrake up, you just push it forward and put it like that. So being a spike, it doesn't really matter. Most people are like, oh yeah, you don't want to be pressing the handbrake like that. Obviously it's going to hurt, but it's not like a normal handbrake where you need to be really clicking that all the time anyway. So yeah, drift button install done.